Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Pro here, and welcome back to another episode of the Factions How-To series. And last episode, we did an IG farm, as you guys can see right over there. That is the IG farm. And a lot of comments wanted to see how to do a poppy filter. So, in today's episode, we're going to be doing a poppy filter. If you guys want to see anything in particular, make sure you leave it in comments down below. If more people want to see one thing more than another, I'm more likely to make a video on that. So if you see somebody comment something that you want to see, just like that, or comment the same thing. As well as I'll leave a link in the description to all of the previous videos in this series, so you guys can go click on that and check it out so you guys can see what else I have done. But anyways, onto the poppy filter. This does use quite a bit of hoppers depending on how big you're going to make it. So I'm again doing a one chunk IG farm here. So let me turn off my chunk borders. So over here I have it built. So this is what it will look like right here. The poppies will get filtered down through here and then into this dispenser, which will shoot out into the lava. And then all your iron will just go into the chest as it should. So if I get a bunch of iron, and oh, not an axe, I don't want that, and poppies, let's just get a whole bunch of these, and then let's just spam them in here, spam all these, just spam just a crap ton of them. I'm sure you guys are probably hearing my keyboard because it's really loud. So if we spam all those in there, then we come right over here, you'll be able to see these poppies being spit out of here. So there you go. As you can see, there goes the poppies into there. And if we come down over to here, you'll see the iron is going into the chest right here. So it works really well. I haven't had not one problem with this system right here. So it works really well. It works really well. So let me just get rid of this stuff right here, and you'll just set up the IG farm exactly the same way as the last video. Like I said, I'll leave a link in the description to it. You guys can go check it out. One other thing that's different is, like, let's say that this is your base wall. You have to move your hoppers a few blocks in order to have enough room for the sorting system. So just keep that in mind when you're building your poppy filter. So if we move right over here, I've already got the hoppers going out right here. So the first thing we need to do is, let me get a block here, and let's build this out all the way over and to right. Is that the wall? That is the wall. And then let me get a hopper here. So first thing you're going to do once you get your hoppers set up right here, so you're going to have, just run all your hoppers pretty much into the one hopper on the farthest side of the wall. Either the farthest side, it doesn't really matter, I guess, but just whatever you prefer. I just like to fit as many chests as I possibly can in here. So you're going to have 4 hoppers out to here, and then you're going to run your hoppers from however long it's going to be. Just run your hoppers all the way down till you get under the one that's coming out right there. And we can go ahead and break all of this. And then you're going to put another row of hoppers under that. But so this second row right here, as you can see, and a lot of people do it this way, they run their second row of hoppers into the comparators, like facing into them. But these hoppers right here, you could face them that way and just like face it into glass, and it'll work exactly the same way. But we'll do it that way for now. We'll do it this way right here. So if we just get some of this, let's just bring this down and over by 1. Wait, is that? Yeah, okay. Down and over by 1, and then we'll run this all the way down, and then this one has to be 2 wide, so we'll bring it over here. Then we need to get comparators, repeaters, redstone torch, and redstone. There we go. Alright, so you're gonna get comparators. You're gonna run your comparators all the way along here, or as long as you're gonna run your chest. So we're not gonna run it all the way down. We're just gonna run the chest. We'll just run them to like right there. And then you're gonna run hoppers into the comparators, just like that. Okay. And then under these is where your hoppers facing into your chest is going to go. So if we place a block there, let me get some chests here. Let me just get that one, and we'll just replace the redstone for now. So if we get some chests, we place a couple chests down right here just to get it done. There we go. And then you'll run your hoppers into these chests right there. So you have pretty much 3 rows of hoppers on top of each other, which is a lot. It's a lot of hoppers, especially if you're making a really big collection area. So from here, you need to bring it down by 1 block right here. So bring it down. Wait. We gotta place repeaters. So bring it down right here first, because you have to put repeaters on these ones. You don't want to block yourself from putting the repeaters on there. So if we get our repeaters, just run your repeaters on that one. So you got comparators up here, repeaters down there. I'll give you a side view of it so you can see how to do it. Once you have your repeaters placed, just run this all the way down. And then this whole thing right here is going to be all redstone. So just run your redstone all the way across to all of this. So it'll look like that. And then on the back side of the block the repeaters are facing into, you're going to put redstone torches, just like that. So that is, that's kind of like a side view of it. So you guys can either pause the video or whatever to see how to do that. I'll also go right here so you guys can see which way to face the hoppers. Okay. So once you have all this set up, you can keep running your chests down. So let me get this one. So we'll just run a couple rows. We're not gonna do a whole bunch. I'm not gonna run them all the way down because that's just really time consuming. So from there on, you just run your chest down like you normally would. So we'll just make 2 rows right there. Now, depending on where your poppies are gonna go, you want to make sure you have enough room next to your wall. So if your wall is going right here, so that's going to be your wall. So you want your hoppers to end on the second block in, so you have enough room. Unless you run it to the wall, then you don't have to put that glass right there. But so just make it so you don't run it too far, because remember you have to put this back there as well. So I did it 2 blocks in from right there. So if this right here is the wall, so we go 1, 2. So this one right here is where it's going to be at. And then I'm just going to stack some blocks on top of that, because this hopper right here has to face down. And then depending on how far down you're going to go with your with where your poppies are going to go, I mean, you could run it all the way to the ground if you want to. It doesn't really matter. You don't have to like run it really far. But once you get to the last one, you just need to get a dispenser. So let's grab a dispenser, place that down right there. And then you're going to run 3 blocks off of that, and then bring it all the way back and put a block next to it right there. So if we get some redstone, you're going to run your redstone down and over. Then you're going to put a comparator and then a repeater, just like that. And that's what's going to make it tick and shoot out the poppies. So then you can just cover this up with some glass, just like this. Put some glass there. You don't have to make it 2 blocks, but I just make it 2 blocks. That way I can see if the poppies are actually being shot out. Because if you have it just 1 block, like if you put your lava right there, it's hard to see if it's actually poppies being shot out. But if you put it right here and it flows over, then you can see the tops of the poppies when they're being shot out. So that way you know you're not like losing any iron or anything like that. So once you have all of this set up, the one thing that you need to do, and you cannot forget this or it's not going to work, you need to get some signs. Let's just get a bunch of signs here. Some signs. I think you could just use like some blocks. Just whatever's not iron or poppies. So let's just get a bunch of these here. Okay, and then let me get these spread out. I believe it goes, yep, 6, there we go. And then let's get this to 6, there we go. Okay, so these hoppers right here that are running into the comparators, you need to go into each one of these hoppers and put 4 signs and 6 iron in each one of these, okay? This is what makes it so that the poppies don't go into your chest and they get filtered out the end. So just do this to all of them. Let me just get this done here. You'll know if you did it because your comparators will light up, so you'll know if you missed one or not. Let me just get all of these done, and one more, and there we go. So once you have all of that done, then you're all set to go. We can just go right up here. Let me get all this put back into my slots there. Then let me get some poppies. And there we go. And then we put these right next to these. And then we're just going to sit here and spam these all in here. And just get them to flow all the way down there. And then you guys can see that it works just fine. So there we go. And if we go right over here, you'll see that the poppies are going to be getting shot into here. And there you go. There goes all the poppies. Well, some of them for now. Gotta wait for the rest of them to get filtered in here. And then if we go down over here, you can see that all the iron is going into here and all the poppies are being shot out of here. And this system, this is pretty much the system that most everybody uses as a poppy filter. It works really well. I haven't had literally any poppies get into my chest using this system, so it works really well. But that's going to be it, guys. If you did enjoy this video and it helped you out, please leave a like on it. You know, it helps out a lot. I do appreciate it. And again, check out the description for previous videos. There's some other things that I've done on there, like regen walls, blaze grinder, IG grinder, normal walls, trenching. There's a few things on there that you guys can go check out. But again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye. Yeah.